Good morning, guys. Welcome to our My Trucking Life. I am CJACEY, and today we are in Cinderella's sister truck. I'm not sure what we're going to call her yet. Excuse me a moment while we jump in. Yes, this week my truck is in to have some work done for her. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's something on the engine that needs to be rectified. Now, I'll just get my card in that and build the air up because the air is a bit low, so it's going to be an annoying alarm, so I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, so yes, it's pretty much exactly the same inside. I've managed to move bird poo in. We had a pretty late entrance into her on Friday evening. We finished quite late and had to move everything across, so I didn't have time to sort everything out properly. And today we're going to be going over to Kalina round the corner, and we're going to be doing some work for them. So it's some curtain sided work again. Let's get cracking, eh? Hope you all had a great weekend, and apologies if today's and the future vlogs are a little bit trucked together because I'm using old faithful Galaxy S5 for now. My S7 Edge had a tragic demise at the end of last week, if you didn't already know that. So please have a bit of patience. I can't afford to get it fixed just yet, so we'll just have to make do with what we can. For those of you who've checked out all my early vlogs near the start, this place is where we used to bring our alcohol down from Glasgow. But it wasn't Glasgow, we had to reload. I forget the name of the town on the way back. We used to reload bottles of Blue Wicked or any other colour and bring them back down to this facility here in Wolverhampton, where they would get spread around wherever they needed to go. So let's go and get booked in. I know they've got a main entrance around the back as well as this gate here, so we'll go and see if that other entrance is open. No, it's well and truly closed. So back around to this front gate, and then once I've stopped I can hopefully sort out the top bunk because the cargo net's just swinging and it really annoys me. Right, okay, we are loaded. We have got a huge blue curtain sider on. Can't see it really, but I'll get a picture of it in a bit. We've got to quickly make haste and get over to Tamworth with this. They've changed the load, so we've been pretty much delayed this morning. The load that I was going to be picking up wasn't on the system anymore, so we're heading over to Tamworth now. Let's get cracking. We're 15.4 high, so it's quite a bit higher than the cab, I need to bear in mind. I'm going to be going round, avoiding junction 10 because the traffic's terrible leading up to that junction again as usual. So we're going to take a right at the next roundabout up here and get on at junction 9 further down. So we should be getting over to Tamworth about 8:30. It's only about a third of the trailer full, so once we've got all the straps and everything off it, shouldn't be in there too long, fingers crossed. Rightio, so there we are, Big Blue. Pretty tall trailer, yeah. And there's our Cinderella's sister in the daylight as well. So we've got straight on a bay. We're just going to go and pull in front of the bay and then undo her and get unloaded. Hello, well we are tipped now, but there seems to be an issue with some of the dates on two of the pallets, so they're going to be coming back to me, unfortunately. We'll have to take them back to Wolverhampton with us. I want to do a few shout outs. Kevin Bradley, Alex Smerchiski, sorry about that, Ravi Ramji, Gary Squire, Justin Pigram, Tony Eves, Yassa, Callum Godfrey, Vivian Paul, Nigel Carr, Erwin McKeevy. No, sorry, I'll try that again. Erwin McKeevoy. I think that might be how it's pronounced. Dylan Montgomery, Zombie Biker 600, Alan Bean, Peter G.D. Ward, Paul Evans, Braveheart 1846, Elliot Birkinshaw, Cross 6617, Leia 7482, Kit Builder 123, Paul Brooks, David Clark, Barking Badger 1, Daniel Rudkin, Isabel Powell and Tommy Cummingham. I want to welcome you all to the channel and thank you all for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay along with all the others that are subscribed. So, what's going on now then? We are just waiting for all the paperwork and for the pallets to be put back on me. Alright, finally out of there now. That's one thing I don't miss about doing these kind of deliveries, is you get a lot of paperwork and there's a lot of phoning about and recording discrepancies, and don't get me wrong, we still get that in our line of work, but there's far more of it when you're delivering all these pallets every time. So we got 2 pallets to bring back, and they're not the best kind of pallets, they're all loose jars, so I've strapped them up and it's just a test of my driving now, as long as they can get back without toppling any of them over. Should be all good though. I've strapped them both up. What it is, it's them the newer kind of straps. They're basically, because the straps that are attached to the roof are apparently illegal now, or they've never been classed as full load restraints anyway. So what they've done, they've not attached them to the ceiling itself, but they've attached them with bungees. So your strap is going from the bed to the bed, which is okay, but it's a bit awkward to cross over the back of them really. Righto, so we just made it back. Let's see the moment of truth. Oh yeah! That's a bit of a relief. But it caught my hand on the hinge. But yes, we'll get these off. Find out if we've got to do anything else for them today. We've managed to get our returns off, and now we're making our way back down to the yard. Rightio, no rest for the wicked. We are now taking a load of steel over to the house factory, which is going to be for someone else to deliver, and we're going to then pick up a load to run down the road with. So unfortunately we're not taking this load. I'd have liked to have done it myself, to be honest. A load of steel tubes and cylinders that I think are eventually going down to Yarmouth. We'll be loading either for Churro down in Cornwall or West Durrington. So yes, it would have been nice to do this steel load, to be honest, but never mind. I'll show it you when we get there. Alright, well that's what we got. 2 lots of pipe. But we've had to just come and meet our colleague because he's kept the paperwork with him. So we've just come to grab the paperwork from him, and then we'll carry on our way up to the house factory. We started at just before 5 o'clock this morning. It's now 2 o'clock, so we've got about another 6 hours, but it all depends on the fate that waits for us at the house factory, doesn't it? And we all know what that can be like. Well, there she is, our load of steel all dropped there. We've took our few straps off that we put on to accompany those that were already on there. And now we've got to wait here for God knows how many hours to load some houses. I thought I was going to be there for a while waiting, because there was a few in front of us, but it looks like they're pulling us in to load 2 at a time. So we are sat in the yard now, waiting to be loaded up for Truro. I'm not sure how you put it. I think it's Truro, but it feels weird saying it for myself. I can't say it. Truro. I don't know. But I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's 4 separate stacks, to be honest, wall frames. Let's hope they're nicely stacked, shall we? What's the matter, guys? Did you think it was hard to believe? Well, seems the irony bat has smacked me in the face again. So first I thought I was going to be here a while, then we knew I wasn't, but now it's changed again and I am going to be there a while. Not going to be ready now till after 6 o'clock because one of the panels has been damaged or something. Nothing anyone would have known about, so I've just dropped the trailer in there for them to load, and now I've nipped over the garage, got myself a few things to try and cheer me up, and now we're just waiting to get out so we can go back and park up for the day. That's going to be us. So it's not a great end. Maybe I'll get out of here. God, this is ridiculous. It'd help if they indicated coming off the roundabout. At least then I got half an idea of if they're coming or not. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. It's getting on for 4 o'clock. And I'm going to be clocking off and having to spend the night waiting for a load at the house factory again. It's supposed to be down in Truro for 8:30 in the morning, so I'm going to estimate it's going to be a very early start for me tomorrow. And just to let you know, other ice cream varieties are available. So I want to thank you all for watching. I want to again say hello to all you new guys that have subscribed, and as always, thank you to the old guys that are still here. And we shall be seeing you tomorrow. Let's see how our trip down to Truro goes, shall we? If you're interested, check me out. And don't forget to share and like my work if you do. That would help out the channel very greatly. See you later.